Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want you to listen to these sheikhs and tell me what you think.
أن المعازف جميعها حرام.
سماع الأغاني حرام.
لا يجوز استماع موسيقى ولو كانت مصحوبة بكلام طيب.
That music is haram as per the hadith of Sahih al-Bukhari and Sunan Abi Dawood.
Sounds like a bunch of extremist sheikhs. I mean, how on earth could you say music is haram? It literally helps you study, relax, calm down. I mean, it even helps you in the gym, lift more weight so you can get stronger. Only an extremist Salafi Wahhabi would say this. I mean, literally even birds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's creation, they literally sing. It's part of their nature. How could you say that music, something so beautiful, is haram? Akhi, just calm down, okay? No, don't tell me calm down, okay? These so-called sheikhs, right? They make life so hard for everybody else. They make everything haram based on what they feel like. Okay, look, akhi, I understand, you're very emotional, you have a lot of things to say, but let's just make a deal, khalas? If we can find evidence from the Qur'an, the Sunnah, that says that music is haram, then music is haram. Khalas? Yalla, let's begin. Exhibit A, the Qur'an.
ومن الناس من يشتري لهو الحديث ليضل عن سبيل الله بغير علم ويتخذها هزوا أولئك لهم عذاب مهين.
But let's look at the tafsir of this ayah from one of the most famous, if not the most famous book of tafsir, the tafsir of Ibn Kathir. The reason why the tafsir of Ibn Kathir is so special is because he cites the words of the Sahaba and the Tabi'een and how did they interpret that specific ayah. So let us look. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, when he was asked about the meaning of this ayah, he said, Al-ghina wallahi alladhi la ilaha illa huwa, repeating it 3 times. And it was not just Abdullah ibn Mas'ud who said this, it was also Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu. And even one of the scholars of the Tabi'een, Al-Hasan al-Basri, he said about this ayah, نزلت هذه الآية في الغناء والمزامير. Exhibit B, the Hadith. In Sahih al-Bukhari, the most authentic book of Sunnah, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, لا يكونن من أمتي أناس يستحلون الحرى والحريرة والخمرة والمعازف. That there will be people among my ummah who will make these things permissible. They will make al-hira, zina, wal-harira, silk, wal-khamra, alcohol. These are things that are all haram. And then the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he mentioned wal-ma'azif, musical instruments. I don't think you can find any other piece of evidence that is as clear as that. So now we've looked at the Qur'an, the Sunnah, but I'll give you even more. It was reported on the authority of Nafi' radiyallahu anhu, when he was in the company of Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu anhuma, that he heard some music in the street. And immediately Abdullah ibn Umar took his fingers and put them in his ears so he does not listen to the music. And just in case you think that the issue of music has a difference of opinion between the madahib, then look at what Sheikh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah said. He said that there is ijma' among all 4 schools of thought that music is haram. And Sheikh al-Albani said the same. And Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah really summarized this issue very simply. He said, يكفي تفسير الصحابة والتابعين للهو الحديث. The tafsir of the Sahaba and the Tabi'een is sufficient for us. We don't need anything else. Okay, so we've discovered that the Qur'an says music is haram, and the Sunnah says music is haram, and the Salaf are in unanimous agreement that music is haram. And music especially is very, very dangerous because it's a really good vessel for other sins. SubhanAllah, you look at the places where music is most widespread, it's in clubs, in concerts, drugs are being used, zina is being committed. It's a really good vessel for other sins to take place. And also music is very addictive in nature. It releases a lot of dopamine in our blood. That's why many of us literally cannot go a single day without listening to some tunes. Maybe in the morning while going to work, maybe coming back from work, maybe in the gym while relaxing. And even when many of us feel sad or feel some type of depression, a lot of us don't go to the Qur'an for relief. We go to music. I mean, genuinely, when was the last time you felt really sad about something and decided, you know what? I'm gonna read Surah Qaf. When was the last time that happened? You probably instead open Apple Music or Spotify to listen to some tunes that make you feel better. And it makes you feel like, oh, this artist understands the pain that I'm going through and I love this artist. In reality, it's all false. And you're just building more and more attachment to things in the dunya. Keep in mind, we're talking about human speech versus divine revelation. The Qur'an, which is just literally a bunch of Arabic words, was able to change the hearts of billions. The love of music and the love of the Qur'an, the true love of the Qur'an, can never be in the same heart. And if you want to strengthen your relationship with the Qur'an and start memorizing, you need to leave music. In this generation, I strongly believe leaving and quitting music, wallahi, is the first step towards the right path. Because it's so widespread nowadays. And I promise you, once you leave music, the joy and the sweetness of iman that you will experience with the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is immense. Wallahi, you'll never want to go back to music after it. The khushu' you feel in salah, the connection you feel with Allah, It's just different. There's nothing like it. So please, please quit music. Wallahi, it's a major sin. Look at what things it was coupled with in the hadith. Zina, alcohol, and wearing silk for men. These are things that are haram 100%. It was in the same level. So let go of this filthy sin, please. I ask Allah to make it easy for you and easy for me and easy for all the Muslims, inshallah.